up for Kevin Schwartz. Suppose I should talk about the elephant in the room. Though if there is an elephant in the room right now, you've all been remarkably calm. I'm legally blind. I started losing my sight when I was 15 years old in a tragic recessive gene mutation. 15 years old, I was sitting in the doctor's office. The doctor looked at me and said, "You're going blind, you should learn how to use a dog and a stick." I said, "A dog and a stick? Thank you. Great. Halt all medical research." A dog and a stick. I looked at the doctor. I said, "We flew to the moon 60 years ago, and all science and technology can offer me is a dog and a stick." And the doctor says to me, he goes, "Johnny, I'm sitting over here." "We flew to the moon." I'm doing all right, though. I wear hearing aids. Yeah, people see the stick and the hearing aids and they think, "Can he smell?" I can smell. When I turn my hearing aids on in the morning, a voice inside the hearing aid says, "Hearing aid on." This is incredibly helpful information. Otherwise, I wouldn't know what to do with all that sound I was suddenly hearing. I like this feature so much, I sent the hearing aid manufacturer a thing, it said, "Dear hearing aid manufacturer, this is a thank you note. Love, Johnny." I'm doing all right. Losing your sight, it's not the worst thing in the world. It's not the worst thing in the world. For instance, nobody has ever called me up and asked me to help them move. Put that in the win column. Never been out with a group of friends and had one of them say, "Hey, you're the designated driver tonight." No, I'm not. I'm going to have 15 Miller Lights tonight. 20 if I win. I'm doing all right. I'm an optimistic guy. Some people look at a glass and say it's half full. I just assume the glass is full, I'm an optimistic guy. When I found out I was losing my sight, I said to the doctor, I said, "Hey, good thing I don't know sign language." I wouldn't even know. I'm an optimistic guy. When I go golfing, after I hit the ball, the first place I look is the hole. Not in there. What? How could that be? It's good to be here, good to be indoors. I'm not a nature guy. I signed up for an Instagram account, and if I ever post a picture of nature, please send help, because I am lost. Took a wrong turn into the nature. A friend of mine told me he could live off the land for months. I said, "Great, you lock me in a grocery store, I'd be dead in 3 days." I don't know what to do with all that unprepared food. Whenever I'm in a grocery store and I walk by the frozen pizza aisles, I always think to myself, who has the willpower to make pizza and then freeze it? I couldn't do that. I know nothing about food. In my household growing up, my mom thought mac and cheese was a 2-course meal. I get my groceries delivered, though. That's a good service. Highly recommend it. The other day, upon delivery among the groceries, 1 banana. I asked the delivery guy, I said, "Where are the other bananas?" And he said that I needed to specify how many bananas I wanted. I said, "1 bunch." So the next time I ordered groceries, I specified that I wanted 90 grapes, 5,000 Cheerios, and 6 bananas. I seem to know what I was talking about. I know nothing about food. I didn't go to the farmer's market once this summer, which means I'm single. I am single. I just got out of a relationship. Knew it wasn't going too well when she started introducing me to her friends as her insignificant other. I thought, hey, I heard that. It's like all I can do. I don't know, breakups are hard. I broke up with someone because she was bad at math. Not sure that was the right reason. we were out watching the sunset or something, I don't know, and she said to me, she said, Johnny, if you live to be 100, I hope I live to be 100 minus a day, so I never have to live a day without you. I looked at her, I said, we're not the same age. You know, if I live to be 100, you'll be 90. That's like 3,000 days without me. And then she said, she goes, Johnny, I'm sitting over here. I was like, oh man. Some relationships work out though. You have a wedding. I went to a wedding recently. They say that 50% of marriages end in divorce, which is why I only bring a gift to 50% of the weddings I attend. I like weddings. I don't get drunk at weddings anymore. I get overserved. It's much classier. Weddings lead to kids. Some of my friends are starting to have kids now. That's annoying. I had the great joy of babysitting my 4-year-old nephew this afternoon. So if anybody knows where he is right now, I'm also looking for my keys. You might have them. I don't know if I'm gonna have kids though. I don't know. Ideally, I'd like to be a stay-at-home dad with no kids. That would be ideal. I don't know. I feel like having a kid would just be one really long game of Marco Polo. I think I'm gonna name my firstborn son Waldo because I would be looking for him all the time. A friend of mine told me, he said, I can't wait to have kids of my own someday. And I said, whose kids do you have now? Maybe I'll have kids. Maybe I'll get. If I have a kid, I hope I have a blind kid. That'll be fun. Hey, Daddy, take me to Disney World. Okay. Alexa, play Disney music. We're there. Now go to your room and learn how to play the piano. They'll love it. And put your bells back on. And you sneaking up on me like that. I was a nerdy kid. I had a great childhood, but I was a big old nerd. When I was a kid, I thought Lincoln logs were presidential journal entries preserved by the Smithsonian. Instead of playing Cowboys and Indians, I played Manifest Destiny. Took over the whole neighborhood, you know. Walk around with legal documents. This is my house now, Grandma. Sign this deed. Manifest Destiny. Great game. I really liked water balloon fights when I was a kid. Those were fun. Yeah. I told all my friends that my hearing aids couldn't get wet, otherwise I'd get electrocuted and die. So I'd be the kid during the water balloon fight with a hose, being like, what are you gonna do? Can't get me wet. Great game. I had a great time. I had a great childhood, great parents. Their genes, not terribly desirable. Parents themselves were fantastic. The other day I was out for a drive with my dad, and he was driving, and we came up to a group of the neighborhood kids, and he rolled the window down and said to one of them, a little second grade girl, he looked at her and said, hey, congratulations on finishing second place in the school-wide spelling bee. Maybe next year we'll find a remedy and you'll win. And he rolls the window up, he looks at me, he goes, remedy was the word she spelled wrong. Unbelievable. I was the youngest in my family, I was the youngest of 4, and there was a rumor going around my family that I was a mistake. I asked my dad if this was true. He said, Johnny, you weren't a mistake, but you weren't a big success either. And, the other day I was out for a walk, and a couple came up to me, and they asked me for directions, and I thought, well, that's a bit optimistic. And, they asked me for directions to the lake, and since I was standing on an isthmus, I figured, well, Got a 50% chance of being right. So, hey, thank you very much. That's my time. Now you're
Your new 2018 Madison's Funniest Comic winner is Mr. Johnny Walsh. I had to wear this last year, so Johnny's gonna wear it now. We got the crowd, so Johnny Walsh!
Thank you very much. I think the best thing about winning this competition will be not having to do it next year, so looking forward to that. Congratulations to Kevin and Adam. Nick, are you glad that I wasn't in the competition last year?
I wasn't worried about it.
Yeah. Thank you very much to the club and Gus and Mary. Gus, Mary, Eve, and Anna, and Joe and Droho and the rest of the staff here at the Comedy Club for giving us a great place to come and practice every Wednesday. And give it up for the wait staff. And thank you very much to the judges who came here and heard all 116 comedians over 5 weeks. Sitting back there. I'd like to say thank you to my dad for giving me probably my favorite joke. He's here somewhere. So thank you very much. Thank you.